Hey friends, it's Shani, certified feline training and behavior specialist with Wild at Heart. And is dry food better for your cat's dental health? I found 2 studies on this subject. The first one only had 41 cats, so nope, not even going to look at that study. That is not enough cats in the study. The second I found had over 9,000 cats in the study. So let's take a closer look and see the results. First, I think it's worth mentioning that in my nutrition class that was part of my certification process, my board certified pet nutritionist teacher said that dry food is not going to necessarily be better for cats because cats are true carnivores and they don't really chew their food. Their teeth were not made for chewing. Their teeth were made for holding their prey and ripping skin off. Even that's super gross. Their teeth were made for that. So when they eat dry food, they're not really chewing it. They're swallowing it whole. I see it all the time when my cat scarfs and barfs, and the kibble that she eats, again, she doesn't eat that much of it, but it's full pieces. It's not chewed up. Let me tell you the major problems with this specific study. The study was done in Poland, where the pet food industry is relatively new. So only about 10% of their animals are eating commercial pet food, which means the majority of people are doing home-cooked meals for their pets, which can be particularly troublesome for felines because it's not always nutritionally complete, which of course can add to illness, disease, and dental disease. Another major problem was that the majority of the cats in the study that were only eating wet food were older cats, thus naturally their teeth would be worse. Another major red flag is that the periodontal examinations in this study were not in-depth and not complete. They didn't even have adequately trained personnel or appropriate instruments. They also didn't take into consideration the size, texture of the kibbles, what type of kibble, and how often they were even feeding the cats. So here are the results. 69% of cats fed dry food only had no periodontal disease. 55% of cats fed mixed wet and dry food had no periodontal disease, and 33% of cats fed wet food only had no periodontal disease. I think we all can agree that your cat's dental health is super important, but the majority of cats are not dying from bad teeth. The majority of cats in this country are plagued with obesity, diabetes, kidney disease, and other urinary tract issues. In fact, your cat can survive without their teeth. They cannot survive without their kidneys. I am not saying that your cat's dental health is not important. What I am saying is that this notion that cats should be fed solely dry food specifically for dental health, I believe is unfounded. And also, in my opinion, dangerous because dry food is not a species appropriate diet for your cat. There are other ways that you can protect your cat's teeth. You can continually get their teeth checked by your veterinarian. You can brush their teeth. There are other ways to protect your cat's dental health and to also feed them food that is nutritionally complete and will not add to other illnesses. So when I see vets tell their patients that they should be feeding their cats only dry food because of dental health, I am flabbergasted. But it is just a reminder that most vets do not have training in nutrition. So listen to actual nutritionists on what you should be feeding your cat.